Right, this is another Rickshaw one. We're going to have a look at Ola Mokotowskia. Is it filming properly? Yes. Okay, let's get going then. Because it's so bright I can't even see the screen. This is a nice place, so it's worth a film. We're in the Rickshaw, of course. If you want an exercise bike that will really give you a workout, this is the one. 300 kilogram Rickshaw made out of tough metal elements. That'll keep you fit well enough. Maybe it's 200 kilos, I don't know. Never weighed it, just estimating it from how hard it is to push it around or lift it up, etc. Maybe 200 kilos. Don't know where Sophie went, do you? Sophie went on ahead. And then you stick a few of your family members in it. Another couple of hundred. Stick yourself on it if you're 132.8 like I was at the beginning of my birthday. That 132.8 kilograms I was. Don't know how much I am now. I'm only going to weigh myself once a month on this diet. Then we'll try and get a difference for the weighing. Because we're not measuring it too often. All over the floor you can see poplar fluff. Very popular at this time of year. It's like snowfall, and it's all over the ground like fluff. People kick about at it. Magic. So we're not going to the playground, yeah?
I don't know. Yes, we're
going to the playground?
Yes.
Okay. Because if you do want them to go swimming, it's better to do it while the sun is still a bit higher. Later when the sun is lower, it will be cooler and it wouldn't be good for them to go swimming then. So if they're going swimming at all, it's now, yeah? Oni idą pływać czy nie w ogóle? No to zdecyduj.
Na początku my idziemy na zamek.
No to wtedy to tylko idziemy na zabaw, bo później będzie chłodniej.
No.
A wtedy już nie będzie można pływać. Casting for films. I see. People completely don't respect the cycle lane, and they wonder why it is the bikes whiz past them while they're sitting there with their baby, but they're just parked in the middle of a cycle lane. We're told to sling their hooks.
A tu Sofia. Sofie! My idziemy na plac zabaw na początku. Nie. Nie. Ty
You
idziesz
do
z
what
nami
you're
na
told
razie.
and you'll lose your bicycle in a minute.
Na razie idziemy.
You'll lose your bike in a minute, you know that.
Ona go zaraz zrobi.
Has she taken her lock? The chances, even just the other day there was a sign up here as I was walking through the park, somebody lost their bike in here, she's bound to walk out off with no bike, it's almost guaranteed.
Telefon gdzieś zostawiłam.
She's hopeless, she loses everything.
Yes.
Well, I'm not replacing it, she'll have the memory of knowing I had this and I lost it, and if I want to have it in the future I have to learn how to not lose things.
Jeszcze nie jest chyba na kampanii.
She just won't have it, she'll have to stay on her purple bike that she had when she was a little girl and ride that onwards, because I'm not buying another one if she does lose it. Did she not take her lock? You right with this?
Yes.
We're there then. Enjoying yourself? People reading books and having a lie around in the sun. Having a swim in this funny water. Got to be careful not to get too near where the sun is. It's not good to point your camera right in the sun. You get all funny flecks all over it, but that's basically what it's looking at. I think you've got the fountains over there. I think I've shown this basically before anyway, but never mind. Let's see what Sophie's done now with George. I'll put this in my pockets, I'll walk. So there's a good old rickshaw back there again. You can see it probably in the middle there. Sophie's chasing George all around the pool. This water's got everything in it. I mean, kids, dogs, food, you name it. So all these bits of horrible gunge that are floating about in it. What exactly they are is anybody's guess. There's a sewage pipe coming out here into it. I think it's floating sewage basically. Whoa, he fell right over. He fell right over, slipped and splopped, and there's mother's laughing her head off. Well, she was asked not to pull George into the water, and I could just see her do that. She was just pulling him into the water. Now she's going to bring him back across the water back. So there we are. She's going to pull him across the water. He doesn't really want to go in the water. He's pulling back on her. I can hear his yells from here. Let's hope he's kind of like very strong-willed. Whatever I tell her, she doesn't do it. She does something else instead. And she's got him on her own back now, and she's piggybacking him across the lake. She has these ideas, you know. So she's going to piggyback him. She's strong for her age. I'll tell you, she's 10. He's not like that kid, that's for sure. She'll give herself a hernia. So what could be this strange object making its way across the lake here? None other than Sophie and George, about to be attacked by a couple of dogs. You know what Mummy said? What did Mummy say? She said don't put him in the water. And I saw you pulling him in the water. I saw you pulling him in first though.
Wet, so I need to get him like this.
Well, if you let him on the side, he's just going to go off in all directions, isn't he? Well, you're going to catch him, or you're just going to let him run away? You've got to stay with him, you know. I can't keep up with him, that's for sure. And off they go. So there you go, Pole Mokotowskie by the lake on a very hot, well the hottest so far this year, Saturday. And that's how people in Warsaw enjoy themselves. Somebody's got themselves over to the island there, as you can see, and plonked themselves down for a kip on the island there with a bit more peace. See that somebody just sitting, lying down asleep on the island. Cans of Coke floating about in there, other things as well. The rickshaw usually attracting a fair amount of attention. Alright. What are you doing? Where did Tanya go? Alright, okay. Has she been in the water yet?
Sophie and George в воде.
Of course, she pulled him in the water even though you told her not to. You didn't seriously expect her to obey you, did you? Right. Yeah, it's horrible. Full of gunge. Okay. We'll have to wait for Sophie to go back, to come back. He's all over the place, he is. Well, just look how many little ducklings we're sharing the pond with.
You beat me. George.
How many has that duck got? There's only one adult there. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that 11? Can you get 11 ducklings off one female? I mean, that's got to be a record, hasn't it? I've never seen that many going. Just off one mother. 11 little ducks went swimming one day. 11, aren't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe there's 10 and one went under, I don't know. Oh no, the 11th is just lingered behind a little bit, trying to catch a fly, I expect. There's 11 well enough there. People can count it a little bit on the 11 little ones and a mother. So there you go. There were 12, but one of them went out. Oh. Somebody's just chucked some stuff in the pond, that's why it's so dirty in there for so many people. Chuck bread in there. Because the ducks can't resist it, there they are. Eating it all up. Oh, and he's taken some of this bread, eaten some herself and given the rest to the ducks. Yes. That's George's nappy, is it? How nice, thank you for that. It's all wet from the pond. Thank you. Oh, isn't that lovely? Marvellous.